Let's talk about why men always lie to women and why they will continually lie to women. I know some women will be so quick to say, oh, my husband is perfect, he's different, oh, he's a unicorn. I'm not here to argue that. I'm not even disputing that. This is something I've learned, and I always say to myself, you can only vouch for yourself. The men in my life and every other person I have in my life, I can't vouch for them because human beings are unpredictable.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you in a relationship?
Got married.
Getting married.
Yeah.
Fucking up top, mate.
Fucking hell.
Fucking
32
straight
years.
away.
Don't fucking do it. Unless it's you. We'll see you later.
Do you want to marry me? Marry now. Propose right now.
Propose to you.
Right now.
How much do you want to love me?
A lot, but you have to pay my bride price.
Bride price. That's easy, man. That's
Oh, you got money. Why is marriage so bad?
After 30 years, man.
You don't like the same pussy?
No. If I ever saw it. Oh. You ever heard of the ABC?
What's that?
Anniversaries, birthdays, and Christmas.
You only get it then?
Yeah. Some of them not get it
guys,
weekly.
Let's put out an ad for you right now. He needs to get some, guys. It's either you're going to motivate your wife to get some, or you need to
my
find
wife
someone.
doesn't really want to.
Oh, you don't have it like that. You need to apologize to your wife right now.
No. I love her dearly.
Oh.
Not. Thank you for putting up for me for 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all my fault.
Yeah.
And I did everything wrong.
Are you making a lot of money?
Yeah, of course I am.
So she's chilling. She's chill.
I've sent her to work, man. How much?
I will grab your.
She had 30 years sitting at home. She's got to do something now.
You're sick.
That conversation was so crystal clear to me. The VJJ is the priority, and because of the VJJ, that's why men will always lie to women. Let me explain further. The man you are with, how does he perceive marriage and relationship? What is the true meaning of marriage and relationship to him? To most men out there, it's all about the sex. Let me lock a woman down in the house that will be giving me constant sex, that will prevent me getting sex starved.
Having a side chick is healthy because it helps strengthen the relationship, the main relationship. Again, I'm just telling you what their thinking is. Because to them, it's like, all right, by having this woman on the side who can give them whatever their main woman cannot, it allows them to be cool with what they're getting at home, still get their needs met, and in their eyes, everyone's happy. Everyone's winning, all right? So, again, and I just want to say real quick, I really don't want y'all to think all Caribbean men are cheating as a lifestyle. That's not what I'm saying, all right? I just wanted to use that example real quick of some of the things I've seen. But anyways, back to the main point. The reality is that, yes, these men live this way. So to them, there's never the thought of, oh, I'm going to leave. Whether I feel like something's missing or not. No, because to them, the solution is not leaving. The solution is cheating.
This video clip just spoke about sex. It's clear that that is a man's priority. Some people might argue and say, my man is different. That's fine. So let me use the word most men. It's clear that that is most men's priority. When they tell you they want to marry you, they want to be in a relationship, it's all about sex. The very first video clip we watched, the man that said he's been married for 30 years, he said that's the worst thing that has ever happened to him. Why? Because he's not getting regular sex. Because of sex, men will always lie to women in relationship and marriage. They can never be satisfied by one woman. There are exceptions out there, but I'm speaking of what is common. They can never be satisfied by one woman. Because of that, they will find ways to make up stories to lie to their wives, to their spouse, to their girlfriends, and they always go out there to get it from someone else.
You crying is not gonna make me stay with you. How are you sitting here crying though?
I'm sorry.
But you're sitting here crying like I cheated.
Oh, no.
I'm done. I'm not finna with you.
My God.
I'm not finna sit up here and be with no sit up and. You think I'm finna stay with you after you cheated just because you're crying?
You just help me. Please help me.
You help me. You cheated on me. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Please help me.
You cheated on me.
I
The fact that you cheated on me, you cheated on me with my blood cousin. And you thought I wasn't gonna find out. Yes, I went through her phone.
She wanted that. Oh no.
You slept with my cousin. I'm done. You gotta get your shit and go.
Oh no.
You gotta go. You have to get your shit and go.
Oh no. Help me. Please.
Ugh, like you are making me cringe right now. Like, how are you crying because you cheated on me?
Please.
Your ass is irritating. Get the fuck out. Get out my house, for real. Help you do what? Get out. Get out, for real. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no. Please, Lord. Please.
Be it a skit or real, men are willing to cheat on their women with anything that has VJJ. They have no boundary, they have no self-respect. Their brain is driven by sex. All they think and dream of all the time is sex. It explains why a lot of men are cheats in their relationship and marriages. They feel stuck and imprisoned in marriage. This is the reasoning. Why should they be stuck to one VJJ when they have so many VJJs out there that they can experiment and they can explore? There's something some Nigerian men say, why should they be eating one type of soup? It makes life boring. How can they eat one type of soup, that's one type of VJJ, for years? They love to experiment. They love to mix it with other VJJ. That means they love to sleep with other women. Variety is the spice of life. They cannot be stuck to one VJJ. Some Nigerian men use this as an excuse for cheating.
You're not a diaper, so it's not my responsibility to change you. If you really wanted to, you would have done it years ago. I communicated my boundaries. You still did it, and you knew that you were going to hurt me. So if she wants to turn around and give you some type of hope, she can have you.
That was a conversation a lady had with her husband in their car. According to her explanation in the comment section, she had a baby with her while she was having that conversation. So the man was trying to gaslight her. The man did something, he cheated on her, she confronted him, and he was trying to gaslight her using the Bible, saying that the Bible would encourage her to forgive. So he's trying to forcefully make her forgive him of cheating on her. Interesting. Such mindset is also a reason why men will keep lying to women, especially those women that are deep-rooted into their religion. Oh, the Bible says we should forgive. Oh, you're a Christian mom, a Christian wife, you need to forgive. What would Christ do? Or what would Christ have done if Christ was in this situation? Please forgive. Please forgive him. He's your husband. He's the head of the family. You need to forgive him. Oh, you don't want to bring shame into this family. What will people do? You need to cover your husband. You need to cover his shame. You need to cover him from the public so they don't make mockery of him. So because of that, keep staying in the marriage. Keep praying for him. It's going to change.
So I just caught my husband cheating red-handed while I was in the kitchen cooking dinner. He left. He packed up the most of his stuff. I threw a lot of stuff away, like stuff of ours. My wedding bouquet is over there. Yeah, so I never in a million years would have thought he would have been that guy, because he was just nice and sweet and caring and always did everything for me. But ladies, even if you think that he's not that type of guy, he can fucking be that type of guy. And now I don't know what to do. We just celebrated 2 years of marriage. I just don't know what to do. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. 6 hours later, I'm still in shock. I have packed up about 90% of his stuff. I will make a story time tomorrow when I can talk about it without breaking down. He's texted me a few times. I'll post it right here, what he said. I don't know what to even say. I don't have a support system. People go like, why are you posting on TikTok? Because this is my way to vent, because I don't have friends, I don't have family, I don't have anybody that I could just call up and be like, hey, this is what's going on, can you give me advice? Like, I don't have any of that. I can't afford a lawyer. I can't even afford groceries in my refrigerator because he was the breadwinner of the family. And everybody's saying bank accounts. We had separate bank accounts, and he would give me money every month on the 1st to cover my portion of the bills. So there's nothing to split. But I promise I'll make a story time on how I found out when I can not be a leaky faucet. But for all the love and support, I do appreciate every single one of your comments. I'm reading them all. And I appreciate you guys. I do. So thank you.
That is a very recent video. She posted it a few hours ago. And if you would love to hear her tell the story of how she caught her husband cheating, please head on to her TikTok page. I'm not sure if the story is available right now, but she promised to talk about it soon. Let's have a look at the message he sent to her. I will be gone before you get home, I promise. And yes, once I leave, after that, I will leave your keys. I won't show up or be there when you're home. If you don't want me there, I know I don't deserve it. And I know the answer, but I'm just checking to make sure you're okay. Physically okay. I know no one is mentally okay. Please, even just thumbs up or something. I realize I effed up, but that doesn't mean I should stop loving, caring, or worrying. He's still insisting that he loves her. How can you love someone and hurt someone that much? I know some people would say love is pain. That isn't love. Don't hurt someone deliberately and claim you love the person. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's the devil's work. No, you cheated. It was intentional, premeditated. So I can't see any love there. Men will always lie to women because of how they've been taught to perceive women and view women. To most men, a woman's value is in her beauty. The moment her beauty starts declining in their own eyes, they're no longer interested. They don't find her attractive anymore. They need to hop onto the next shining object. That's the way they're wired. Lots of men. Wired by the patriarchy system. That wasn't how they were created. God don't create human beings like that. It's the way the system has reprogrammed their brain. It's the way they think. So that's why you see them, they're always after the next shining object. Or the women looking sexy, or women that have big booty and all that. That's what they want. They don't want people like that because they care. They don't want women like that because they love them. They want women like that because of the sex they want. They want to get the full package. They want to touch and do whatever they want to do when they're having that sexual intercourse. That's all they care about. So the moment they feel like, oh, you're no longer looking attractive, or your value has diminished to them, they will hop onto the next woman. That's why you hear those podcast men always talk about a woman's value decreasing with age. She's best valued in her early 20s. Please, that's a big lie.
Girls want to sleep around in their 20s and then at 30 run to a man. And but you've lost the things that men value by the time you're 30. You're no longer pure. You're no longer youthful. And so men are kind of tired of it, because what happens is they'll date the bad boys, the rappers, whatever, in their 20s. And then they hit 30. One guy thinks like this is his lucky ticket. This girl's super into him, but she just wants kids. And like she really feels like she settles for him. She gets the kids and then half the time leaves.
Why do men say a woman's value decreases as she ages? Damn, you really gonna ask me that? All right, I'm gonna start by saying this, ladies. What is most appealing about y'all is determined by us. If you're a heterosexual woman that like men, then what matters is what we think. Does that make sense? Men are attracted to a woman's purity, a woman's beauty, a woman's femininity, sweetness, her ability to give us peace. And the older a woman gets, these things decrease. Now, not always, but most of the time that's what happens. As one ages, more wear and tear on the body, more experiences with men, a lot of emotional baggage that comes into a relationship that it's not fair for the new guy to have to deal with. A lot of trauma being carried on from previous relationships. So, and people tend to not do work on themselves in between relationships. They tend to move from relationship to relationship, and that's not healthy. So yeah, so the younger the better, to be honest.
I've used this clip in the past in one of my videos, and I felt the need to include it here. The younger the better, he said. We already heard from our pick-me ambassador, Pearl. Men that always say they want a woman to be their peace. Are they willing to be that woman's peace? Are they willing to bring peace into her space. You need to create a safe space for a woman. Vice versa. One person cannot be creating a safe space while you yourself, as a man, you're bringing chaos. You need to have peace within you for you to acknowledge the peace around you. If you don't have peace within you and you're situated in a peaceful environment, you will never have the peace you seek. It needs to start from inside. Him talking about trauma, like men don't have trauma and baggages. This is exactly what the patriarchy preaches. Men are the head. They are the controller general. They are the ones in charge of everything, including a woman's life, because they see us as slaves and properties. So he is to determine what they want from women, or they are to determine what they want from women. So they tell us what is appealing to them. As a woman, you're expected to live your life to please men. As a woman, you're expected to live your life to please men sexually. Of course, this explains all them beauty standard and beauty stuff. Let's don't go into that conversation. So while he was talking, he forgot that he's a man, a grown man, that has got his flaws and baggages. His own flaws and baggages are waived, are being forgiven because he's a man. We don't say it. They all become invisible because he's a man. So we have to scrutinize women because women are beneath men according to them. Don't let anyone reduce you to nothing, because that person is not your creator. That person cannot create a human. You came to this earth and you met men the way you met women, which means everyone is equal in the eyes of God. He created everyone. So why should you let your fellow human dominate you and have control over you when they are not your God? Don't let that happen. Stand up. Don't let anyone subdue you. Don't let that happen. This explains partly why men will always lie to women. They are always chasing the next shining object. It's all about sex for them. So they are willing to lie, to maneuver, to wiggle their way out of a stringent situation, because to them it's all about sex. That's what they are chasing. They want you in their life as a girlfriend so they can have regular sex. A lot of guys do that. Oh, I want to date her. They want regular sex, free access. That's why. That's the main reason. They don't care about you. They want you as your wife so they can have regular sex. Number one is sex. Number two, so you can pump out babies for them, while they go out there gallivanting and living their normal life, doing whatever they want to do, cheating and lying. As a lady, always put yourself first. You can't vouch for someone else. Don't live your life to please men. You can never please men. You hear them talking about at a certain age your value declines. How can you please someone that reasons that way? How? Just do you. Be in your space, live your life. Never live your life to please a man, because you'll be left heartbroken at the end of the day. If you'd love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch men equating a woman's value to her beauty, and I'll see you all in the next one.